Hello everyone, this is Jessica Krasner, Strategic Account Manager for Softmart, and this is your IT 2-minute warning, and we have been on a little bit of a hiatus, but it is the season, so we are back in action for IT 2-minute warning because things are about to heat up in terms of changes in the industry. So for most of you, you know, especially on the Microsoft side, that Microsoft's year-end ended at the end of June. And so what typically happens when they start their new year is that changes come with it. So this is the first of what I'm sure will be a list of changes coming from a Microsoft perspective. So this change is coming on for Microsoft's Office 365 product. And for those of you that have been interested in Office 365, here are the changes. And basically what's happening now are there will be two licensing models for Office 365 based on customers that are coming into potentially an Office 365 agreement with software assurance, and for those who aren't. So if you're coming to the table with licensing under software assurance, so basically, you know, you've got core Cal components under software assurance, you've got Office under software assurance. There's special pricing available for you with Office 365 to transition on-prem to Office 365. Okay. When we talk about customers that are coming to the table net new, so maybe previously you've been buying license only, or you don't have, you know, an enterprise agreement, for example, that has on-premise pricing on it, that pricing will be different, right? So there's a cost for customers that are transitioning away from on-premise that have software assurance, and there's a different cost for those that are starting net new. For those customers that are starting net new, there's also been a price increase. So that is effective as of August 1st. So here's what I would say. If it's something that you're thinking about doing, if you've been looking at it, if you've wanted to look at it, now is a really good time to have these conversations, because when Microsoft transitions to these types of things, that's usually a really good opportunity to work through different scenarios, and we can help you do that. But I want to let you know first and foremost that change has happened. For those of you that already have agreements that are locked in, you won't be affected by it yet. For those of you yet to be going into the program, my advice is always have the conversation. Okay, talk to somebody like us, get a feel for what your opportunity is, and then we'll sit down and work with the Microsoft team and try to make that action happen. Okay, this is Jessica Krasner, this is your IT 2-minute warning. I will talk to you next week. Thanks.